driving license is Carteira, Nacional de Habilitação. Keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Mills and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be about how you can get a driving license in Brazil. Be it that you're coming in with a foreign license and you want to convert it to a Brazilian license, or you don't have a foreign license and you want to have a Brazilian driving license. I have done this video before. As you know, in Brazil, things keep changing and there are many updates on many things that are happening in Brazil, and I just want to talk generally on how you can get a Brazilian driving license in 2023. The driving license in Brazil is called Carteira Nacional de Habilitação. If you see that abbreviation or acronym C.N.H, you should know that it is a driver's license. If you want to drive in Brazil, you need a driving license. First requirement is that you should be a resident, be it temporal or permanent. If you're a tourist and you want to drive in Brazil, for example, if you get inside Brazil and you want to hire a car to drive in for your vacation, then you can use a foreign license. The foreign license can be used in Brazil for a period of 6 months. If you want to convert your foreign driver's license into Brazilian driving license, you can do that. The difference between you having a foreign license and you not having a license at all is the period of time which you're going to pass through the procedure. All right, if you have a foreign license, it's going to take a shorter procedure than if you don't have a foreign license at all. Now, the first thing you need to locate where the transport office is called Detran. Now, when you go to the Detran office, they're going to decide case by case depending on the foreign license that you bring. All right, so there are different exams that you need to take: medical exam, psychological exam, practical test, and so on. If you bring a foreign license that is not in Portuguese, you need to translate it to Portuguese. After you translate it to Portuguese, you take it back to the Detran office, and then the Detran office is going to decide which of the tests you're going to take. Now, this is depending on many factors. It's depending on the state which you're applying the license from. It also depends on the type of foreign license that you have. Is it a temporary license? Is it a permanent license? It also depends if the country where you're coming from is using a right-hand drive or a left-hand drive. It depends also on the validity of the foreign license. This is being decided by the Detran office. First thing that you apply for is provisional driver's license. A provisional driver's license means a temporal driver's license, and this is valid 1 year. If you don't have a driving license at all, for example, if you don't have a foreign driving license at all and you want to start all over, you need to attend a driving school. To attend a driving school, it is very straightforward. You need to look for a driving school or an scholar that is recognized by the transport office. You need to attend at least 15 hours. And after you attend and you take the necessary tests, you're going to be given a certificate that you're going to use to apply for your license. The documents that you'll be needing is your ID, then your proof of address, and your CPF. So the driving procedures in Brazil, or the driving test that you need to take, is divided into 4 exams. First one, you need to pass the medical test. The second one, you need to do a psychological test and pass it. This psychological test is more of like a logic exam. You can check all these different past questions on YouTube or online. Then you also have another test, which is a road theory and law instruction test. And after you take that, you go to the next part, which is the practical test. You need to do a practical test to prove that you can drive in Brazil. This test is mostly about how you can park. All of these different tests are being offered only in Portuguese. This is the part that makes it different between converting from the foreign license into a driver's license or just starting at fresh. Now, at this point, if you have a foreign license, the Detran office is going to determine if you're going to take this 4th part or not. But the first 3 are very important. Everybody needs to take it. But for the practical test, it depends on the country and it depends on the foreign license that you have. This test is done using manual cars. If you're very used to or you learn driving using an automatic drive, make sure you also practice using a manual drive. So in this case, you can register for a few hours with the driving school before you take this test, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and practice how you can park. You need to be also very fast because there's a limited time for this as well. After you pass this test or you pass this exam and you're done with these different sectors, a certificate is going to be issued to you that shows that you have completed all these areas. You're going to use this certificate together with the 3 documents which are stated, and you apply for your license. The provisional license is going to take 2 weeks to process, and you can use that. This license will allow you to drive any vehicle of your choice. After this has been given to you, it's going to be valid for 1 year. So when 1 year is about to elapse, you need to renew it. You're going to renew it into the permanent license, which is called the C.N.H. It's still going to be the same procedure. First, you're going to look for the Dentran office, and you have passed the medical test, hearing test, also blood pressure tests, and other different tests. After you finish, a certificate is still going to be given to you, and you're going to use that certificate to apply for your license, which is valid for 5 years or 10 years, depending on the state. All these exams being handled by you, because there are little amounts of money that you have to pay for each of these tests. Okay, you can use your C.N.H in place of your ID card. If you have any more questions to ask me, you can leave it in the comment section. If you find this video interesting, make sure you leave a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and you hit the notification bell so that you get updated each time I upload a new video. In that same light, ciao!